Hi, I'm Josh. Today I'm going to show you the interface that I built for my Surface Pro for DJing. So here is my Surface Pro. I got it about 2 weeks ago. It's running, full Windows. It's about 2 pounds, 10-inch form factor. I can hook a keyboard to it. You've probably seen the commercials. Have a full laptop kind of experience, or just a tablet. It's got a kickstand, although I don't use that for DJing. Boot it up really fast. So basically, the interface that I built is on top of Tractor. So basically, I'm just running, Tractor Pro 2. If you're not familiar with it, it's kind of the professional, or one of the professional DJ software packages. Typically, you would plug in a hardware controller, kind of like this guy, through USB to your laptop, and that would be talking to Tractor to do all the kinds of controls. You'd be picking your tracks on here, and just kind of doing your thing, seeing what's going on. So basically, what I'm using is Tractor along with another piece of software called Emulator, that's developed by a company called SmithsonMartin. Emulator. Emulator is really awesome software. Basically, it lets you just build arbitrary touch interfaces based on a bunch of controls that they provide with a really easy editor, and then you can map it to MIDI outputs and basically map the MIDI to whatever other software you're running. So you can use it for DJing, for lighting, you can hook it up to Ableton. There's all kinds of things that you could do with that. So I basically built this interface with Emulator. And like I say, it's just kind of running on top of Tractor. I did all the mappings and everything, so it's talking to Tractor in the background. This is kind of the main screen, and I'm just going to quick walk you through the basic features. So, the first thing, kind of along the top on all the screens, I've got play button, cue to go back to the beginning. I can skip ahead or back, as well as the headphones monitor and your sync button, which I don't personally use very much, but some people may like that. And then kind of your master volume control and some other LED kind of things from Tractor to tell you what's going on the machine. You've got your strips here to kind of see what's going on. You can skip ahead in the track or to a certain point. And then kind of below that, I was on the effects page. Below that, you can see some of the other controls. So I have kind of the basically permanent tempo adjustment to speed it up, slow it back down. If you're trying to match tempo to something else, I've got looping. So I've got 4 bars, 4 beats, 8, 16, and 32. You can do whatever Tractor supports. Those are just the 4 that I picked because that's what I use the most often. Some more granular tempo controls, and then I've got the Jog Wheels, so I can speed up and slow down the track. If I want to, beat match it to whatever I'm doing on the other channel. And if I pause, then I can do a little bit of wiki with that, although I'm not much of a scratch DJ, so I can't do that super well. And yeah, then the other thing that you've got on a couple of screens is kind of your normal EQs, so high, medium, and low. Can't really hear the low very well with this, as well as low pass and high pass. For both channels, and kind of your basic, volume controls and crossfader. So yeah, so that's kind of the main track screen. In addition to that, or the main deck screen, in addition to that, I also have track selection on here. So I've got 3 kind of control buttons at the bottom to go to kind of the 3 main control groups that I set up. So from here, I can scroll up and down pick my track. Let's see, what do we want to mix this to this time? That'll work. Load a track on the other channel. As well, I have a little keyboard so you can do search. And hopefully Tractor will update their interface for it to be native for touchscreen, so I can't do like list scrolling kind of the way that you'd expect. But I'm hoping that they'll fix that at some point. And then the last thing that I have on here is kind of an effect screen. So I've just taken 6 effects. You could do up to 12, I think Tractor supports, anything Tractor supports. I just did 6 to keep it simple for now. And I don't use a ton of effects, so I don't need more than that. So for example, we'll do a little flange. Hopefully you can hear that. All the controls are very responsive. My other favorite is the turntable simulation, so I can stop it, turn it back on. And yeah, that's basically the interface. So let's try something a little risky and do some beat matching, see how this goes. Okay, that actually works pretty well. No headphones, so I'm kind of guessing here. And yeah, there you go. Nice little beat match, no sync there. That went pretty well. So yeah, so that's basically the interface. I really like this because now I just have to carry that around along with basically, I've got my small external sound card here that I can just plug in with USB. And it's got 2 full stereo, 1/4-inch outs. So I can do headphones on one and route to speaker system on the other. I don't have it plugged in right now. Since I only have one USB, I can't plug in an external hard drive and the sound card at the same time. But I put a flash card in there, so I have 192 gigs of storage on it right now, so plenty of room for lots of tracks. And that with a small case is pretty much my entire gear setup now. So I used to have to carry the full controller around on a big backpack. And now I can just throw all that stuff basically in my messenger bag, and I'm good to go. I can carry it around wherever. Let's see what else. So yeah, so that's basically it. I recorded a couple of mixes on this guy. I took it out last weekend and did a couple of just very, very small little house party things. I'm a hobbyist. I don't get out in the clubs or anything very often. And those all went well. It went very smooth. I recorded mixes that were recording onto the device while I was playing and had no performance issues there. The battery life on it is great. If you're trying to do on battery, you could probably do at least like 3 hours, 4 hours, something like that, I would guess. Yeah, it's great. So listen to the mixes. They should be in the description. I'm going to put the configuration files that I have for Tractor and emulator there as well, and links to the software. I love this, so have fun with it. Let me know if you have any questions, and yeah, thanks for watching.